Good morning, South Rock. Welcome to another Mark Devo. Today's Mark 11, 1 through 11. A little story you might have heard of called the Triumphal Entry. So Jesus is coming into Jerusalem for the day that he's going up to the cross. So this is his last kind of entry into Jerusalem. And this is a very significant event symbolically for a lot of reasons. So first of all, he gets a donkey, a colt, and he rides into town. This is significant because oftentimes conquering heroes would ride out of town on a horse and then come back into town on a donkey to signify victory. So the fact that he's riding in on a donkey is in of itself him saying the battle's already won. Like there's nothing that needs to be done other than dying on the cross. Like I being God have already saw the victory. I am riding into Jerusalem victoriously by riding in on a donkey. Then there's the palm fronds that the crowd surround him with and then lay at his feet. These are signifiers of royalty. And then even what they say, they shout, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest as he rides into town. Hosanna is basically save me. Like this is shouts to a conquering king saying, you are worthy of our adoration as king, as conquering hero. So they're glorifying him as king in this situation. And so these are all significant for the story, to know that this is what's going on during the triumphal entry. These are the symbolic things that are happening. But that can really illuminate things that we need to do in our life. Because I often say that a king's main concern is his kingdom. And we say that God is king and Jesus is king. And so what's God and Jesus' main concern as king? His kingdom. And so the question for the day is, what can you do today to serve that kingdom? What can you do today to glorify Jesus and bring about more of his kingdom to the world around you? I always say, when we're sheltering in place, sometimes it can be just being kind to a cashier. Like, we're going into Dylan's and that might be the only interaction we have. Maybe we just are kind to that person for the day. And that's just bringing somebody blessings from our God and King. Or maybe it's loving your spouse. It's doing something without being asked. It's helping your kids out when they're not expecting it. It could be anything, but what's a way that you can bring something to the kingdom today? Because today, as we talk about triumphal entry, we're talking about Jesus as King. So how can we adore and exalt and love the King in his kingdom today? So that's all I have. I hope you have a great Monday.